Hello! My name is Ernest, the marvelous and mighty bald eagle. I've got some hopeful news to share with you today. I'm one of 10,000 bald eagles in North America. That's a lot of eagles, and there are more and more of us all the time. It's great news because that wasn't always the case. There was a time when bald eagles were on the endangered species list. The main problem was a chemical called DDT. That stands for dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane. See why they call it DDT? That's a big word. Not so long ago, humans sprayed DDT on plants to keep insects away, and those chemicals got into the water. That meant DDT got into fish, which is an eagle's favorite snack. So when eagles ate fish, we ate DDT too. That wasn't good. It meant a lot of baby eaglets never made it out of their eggs. But then, the United States said no more DDT, and they did some other things to help bald eagles grow in number again. It worked. Bald eagles made it through the hard times of being endangered, and for almost 20 years, we've been off the endangered species list. Today, our population is still growing. It just goes to show that even when things seem hopeless, they can still turn around. Eagles are really great at showing hope. In fact, there was an eagle named Murphy at an eagle rescue center in Missouri. Murphy picked out a rock and started laying on it. He was treating it like it was an egg. Now, you might think there's no hope that a rock could turn into a baby eaglet, but Murphy had hope. And around that time, the rescue center found an injured, orphaned eaglet that needed a foster dad. So Murphy became a dad after all. Here's something else about eagles that may bring you some hope. You can see majestic bald eagles gliding in the sky, which is a beautiful sight. But did you know that eaglets can't fly at first? Nope. We need to learn how to fly. And believe me, practice makes perfect. Eaglets begin their flying lessons by flapping their wings and hopping out of their nests onto nearby tree branches. Those little eaglets aren't really flying yet, but they're practicing good coordination and balance. It would be hopeless to expect a little fuzzy eaglet to fly when they're too young, but with time and practice, our wings get stronger, and then we can soar! Eagles fly way up high where there's something called thermal currents. Basically, that means air is constantly moving way up in the sky where we fly. So rather than doing a lot of flapping, we catch these air currents and glide. Because we catch these currents, bald eagles like me don't need to move our wings very much. You know, hope is kind of like an air current. It's a good feeling that can carry you through the hard times. Hope will help you be strong and brave. When you feel really sad, you can find hope in Jesus. When you feel like everything is going wrong, His hope can lift you up. And eventually, you can soar like me. Well, you'll never fly high in the sky, but you can feel like you're flying on Jesus' hope. Go ahead, spread out your wings and imagine you're flying on hope. Okay, it's time for me to fly, but remember, when we need hope, we can trust Jesus. See you later.